the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now return coming from a 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. At their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Come on, come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Browns will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game when now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 71 yards.
Let's go now. Broncos, ready.
Johnson. Will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
18, pioneer. 18, card, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw out of the gun, out to his right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
He shot his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. He'll drop to throw. We'll swing this out to Johnson, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Ready.
Another run here with Johnson. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Cowboy 80, go.
They'll run with Johnson. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
70, Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The kick is
The
good.
extra point is up and through. And the Titans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
First down.
16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Down the sideline past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Browns.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Get it. Hawk 70.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. The catch is made. It's Agnew. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings
This is
up
one of those
second and
throws where you're
3.
hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The second, Browns in control of the football as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
Okay, ready? Ready? Let go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it inside the 10.
Oh, yeah, bro. Fuck.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. A give, and here's Johnson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. Thrown
quickly, RPO, that's a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Titans first down.
Back to throw. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
What I say a lot of those positions.
Who's on?
Did you put a doorbell ring?
What was up?
Apparently, the doorbell wrong. And the twins did. I was in the shower. And I didn't know, I'm in the shower. I didn't know the doorbell ring. It was Aunt Sam at the door.
Who's at the door?
The twins watched Aunt Sam be at the door.
Greg, it's one of those sometimes
They apparently they said she was taking pictures of something in the yard, but they didn't bother opening the door because they didn't feel like listening to her talk or talking to her.
It's
So
players,
mean.
not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player?
Oh my
Put him in a good matchup, let him go win.
Man, I might as well
give
they
him a
put it on
chance.
me.
That's exactly
Shit.
what they do here, and I
They
think we're
would
going to see a
have.
lot of this
No, they would.
the rest of the game.
They probably wouldn't. They would have been like,
They were like, oh, it's him.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
yes. I'm doing my hair. I'm flattering at my leave out right now. Making sure it's straight, and then I'm going to
Oh my goodness.
stuff.
19.
But yeah, I just had to call and tell you that because I'm like, wait, no, so I eat that. She called. She came back for a
Not
second,
happening there. Just a short
and I
gain.
opened the door, and that's when I found this out. And she was like, oh, I hope she don't come back over here.
A gain of a yard.
How about him?
Brings up second and
Well, I had to see.
I was just,
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
oh,
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now they'll set up to throw.
I had to calm and tell you that was not, it was funny, but it was not
There's a
funny.
fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm. And I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
All right, I'm
he's
watching this
lucky
video
that
for
it just
you,
falls
okay?
incomplete.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing the free trial for the dudes now.
Okay.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Man.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cleveland.
Ready.
Now a give on the ground.
Who's everybody? That's
He's
good,
going to be
man.
brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
Like, why is my line not
When
block
you can
sale,
generate big
bruh?
plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Y'all niggas are eggs.
2nd and 6.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ready. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down.
Touchdown, Cleveland. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Next the score, Browns 28, Titans 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Shit's coming by.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
Fucking goodness, bruh.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60, trap 50, trap 50.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Tennessee.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket. because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Spears now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Titans.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 79 Broncos.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended.
While you're on probation for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, you obviously aren't doing what you're supposed to. You get some jail sanction where you... And 5 weekends in jail.
A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition.
It was never no gimmick because everybody think it's a gimmick. It's just
in this case, he does it flawlessly.
But now I just have a lingo. It's different for you. You never cared for designer and that to have millions of dollars. Like some people just you got a house, you got clothes to put on your back, you can feed your kids, you can have fun, dance, and make music.
Understanding how blessed you are just to be alive. There's not about the bigger trainers. It's about beef and alive. I had my sister. So you never know what people go through, you know. But at the same time, like I said, my dance is my coping mechanism. You get, you get me?
Yeah, keep you cool.
Yeah. You don't gotta be about violence or because something happened to her. I do things for reasons. Not saying for that or, but I'm just saying things happen to her, and you just gotta be happier. Any position that you're in, man. It's not about jewelry. It's not about none of that. It's about thanking God that you're here with breath in your mother freaking body. Are you understand that? Life comes and goes, man.
Yeah, so this is what year did going to school? How big was your bus?
Going to school? I was in special ed food.
I was in special ed.
Listen, it's funny. Like I said, one thing about me, I don't get
This is what I
I'm
mean.
easy to work with her.
Yeah,
Nothing bothers me. Or you understand her? I'm not jokers, none of that. I love myself her and another. And I was in special ed. I was in special ed. I was in special ed. They taught me a little slower, so it helped me, or
Yeah,
it helped me for sure.
yeah. School or was it in elementary?
High schooler.
So you didn't even go to 6 periods. You just went to one class all day.
Yeah, that part of
Second
I
and
remember.
10.
Yup.
It worked.
It helped
But
you.
see, so that's what I was about to say. It worked. And this the thing.
Everybody think act. My bad. I apologize. Everybody think activer and going to front.
But no way.
Anybody can be anything. You understand this? But
Exactly.
it's not about how
That's what I was about to say.
special is, what your education. It's your driver. It's your dedication. That's
You
it.
gotta chase that, man. You gotta chase your dream. That's what I was gonna say. Like a lot of people, no, a lot of you good. This your interview.
Is good. He knocks it through. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Spears now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Spears now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Yeah, so I'm never gonna use that shit again. That shit is ass.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big one there to start the second half. 54 yards.
Man,
Come on. 19, 60, Maverick, 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
Ready, ready.
We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and goal.
Tag. Viking 18.
They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing here on third and goal. That's right side and caught by Taylor. Field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on fourth and goal.
Mustang 19.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Tennessee. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
His drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
60 Eagles, 6, cut 19, cut 19.
Down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Okay, ready? Track! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On this first down, it's Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready, set.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Tennessee.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out.
I need you to do a better job out there. That was terrible, man.
Back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Dang, bro.
The last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This is caught 2, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown Titans. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
That's a man.
This is
That's a good
Fielding
overall.
inside the 5.
Good ball,
He lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point is good. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pit him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Ready.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Bruh.
And they will
Come on,
finally
man.
run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
And he will score. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Makes the score Titans 49, Browns 45.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Spears now to return it. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Smash, smash. 18 Cardinal, 18.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Hawk 7.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
Ready?
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Rig. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. No!
Bro, come on, man.
He'll go down.
The fuck out of here, bro.
Opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And And he's going to pick up a Titans first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
I liked a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock and even
into space. And he will score again. Touchdown Titans. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. PAT, up and good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
A run here with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And that won't get a
Get the
hold
fuck out of here, bro.
yard. That's it.
Come on now.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
This nigga's ass for that, bro.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
79 Broncos.
Throwing now from the gun. Looking middle. That's the tight end, Taylor. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down, Titans.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll run. Johnson. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
On the ready. Ready. Let go.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. This defense in desperate need of a stop. And here comes 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down is looming.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
His kick is perfect. And the Titans will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19. Pass the six. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down.
I just love the creativity and what it allows when you have the skill set of a running back like this, that he can line up all over the field. In this last play, Mike, you see him line up in the slot, but he's really capable of running routes from all the different receiver positions, and for a running back to be able to do that, that is a huge weapon. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Yes.
18, Pioneer. Cougar 19, Warriors 17.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone.
Nice,
and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going
No,
to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
51.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Bro, come on, bro.
And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the
Bro, I ain't letting this nigga kick a field goal. Come on
You
now.
find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Well, here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here.
Come on.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game.